Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts and toy collectors? This is Odie, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. So as you can see on the header, this is part 3. I hope not to have a part 4, but we'll see because it's a lot of Hot Wheels. And I just kind of want to get it over and done with because I really do have to pack these guys up. And if I buy anything in between the next 2 to 3 weeks before I move, then I'll try to shoot those as I get them, like I'm supposed to. But anyway, as you can see here in front of you, this is the Subaru WRX Impreza, or Impreza WRX. Very, very nice car. I've never ever seen this before. I think it is super sweet. I like WRXs a lot, and this one is just, I mean, the gold rims are a very, very nice touch. It's a state trooper, and I'm very glad to have it in my collection. So a lot of these first cars that I'm going to show you are loose, and I'm even going to have a little bit of show and tell, which I think the header says it. At least now I'm thinking it as I'm talking about it. So that's why I know the video will be a little bit long, because I want to unbox some of these as I go. Aston Martin. Beautiful in orange. I've never seen this one either. And the way that I got these loose were from my buddy Dave over at Comicazi's. You should check him out if you live in the Massachusetts area, Boston area. His store's in Somerville, and he gets a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, I had never seen this in orange, so I just figured I'd grab it. So I bought quite a few loose ones from some guy that dropped them off. This is actually a new vehicle. This is my son's. But I only bought the one, so I figured, you know, let me just show it. Even though it's kind of part more of the mainline stuff that I'll be showing you in a few. But yeah, I just wanted to show it off. Very, very nice. This one's called the Baja Bone Shaker. So it figures, yeah, just like the Bone Shaker, it's just the Baja version. Another police vehicle. Very nice. Blue tint windows. This has now been released, and I'll be showing you an open one, without the, well, this is without the crash bars and stuff like that, but it's still pretty cool. I mean, you can, I guess, say it's kind of like a undercover, even though it says police. It's not really undercover, is it? But this is the Camaro concept, or 2010 Camaro. Very nice. I might have that in package, I just don't know. This guy here, again, another one that is part of the main line. This is Rapid Response. I'm only showing it because, again, I opened it so my son could play with it. It's pretty cool. This doesn't come out. I guess it could if you forced it. Yep, there it is. Very nice. I don't want to show them that because then they'll just want to break it, which they'll probably figure out by themselves anyway. Him or my daughter. Then an oldie, but a goodie. Black Wall. It's pretty sweet. This is the El Camino from 1980. Yeah, well, it's, yeah, 1980 Chevy El Camino. Very nice lowrider stance. All metal on metal. It's, you know, obviously a little scratched up, but it's still nice though. Here we have a Dodge Ram 1500. Yep, Ram 1500. Pretty nice. I think I have one box, but again, you know, it was part of the loose stuff that my friend was selling, so I said, let me grab another one and my kid can play with it. Here we have another vehicle that I had never ever seen before. This is pretty sweet. This is a Lexus GS 430. Very nice. Tampos in the front. The, you know, 4-door sunroof. Tampos in the rear. And it says, I can't even see that. Even with the camera, I can't see that. Oh, here we go. SUN. Nothing, it's generic, but it's cool though. And then here we have, I might have this already because I do have a small little fleet of Type Rs. This is the Civic Type R Matchbox, and this is the Japanese Type R. I know I have like 5 or 6 colors. I think I already have a one in white, but I figure, hey, you know, found another one, so it's pretty cool. So add it to my Type R collection. And this, you know, this vehicle I never really ever buy, but I just thought this was such a funky color. I would want to call it antifreeze, I guess, is the neon antifreeze or whatever. But this is the Baja something. The bottom is metal. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is off track. It's cool looking. I mean, just because, you know, the color. It looks something like you would probably get like in a Happy Meal, something like that. but maybe it came in a set of something. I do have a few, but it's not a vehicle that I would actually pick up. I just had to grab it because of the color. And it's pretty minty. I don't see really any scratches on it. Well, there's a little bit of a scratch there. But it's nice though. I love the color, so it's pretty cool. And then last but not least, from the movie Speed Racer, this is the Mach 4. Pretty nice. It's a little bit of scratches on the rims and stuff like that. But I had this whole collection a long time ago, and I sold it like a dummy. And now I kind of regret it because they're kind of expensive to get. So, but I've been finding a few here and there. A few months ago, I got Speed Racer and his brother's car, the whatever number 9 is, the Shooting Star in package. So I still have those. So now I have him, and then I also have the modern Mach 6. So I didn't really like this car too much. In the movie, it was funky. You know, the wheels could turn, and it was super futuristic. But whatever, it's part of the Speed Racer thing. So, and as you can see, it's very, very scratched up. I mean, I could probably paint over and clean it up a little bit if I wanted to display it, but we'll see. So that was that on the loose. Now we'll be doing some show and tell. Now these came out quite a few months ago. Again, I went to Florida back in June. My camera got ruined in June, so there's a lot of stuff that I was still collecting. Unfortunately, I didn't have the whatchamacallit, what's the word I'm trying to say? I didn't have the space basically to be able to put these by lot like as I got them, so I could kind of keep doing my top 7 for the month and stuff like that, which I'm kind of planning on still doing. But you know, some people want to say, oh, you're kind of making it up as you go, but you know, it's my video, so I guess I can do whatever I want, right? So but anyway, so we'll see. So anyway, so as you can see here, this is from the BMW collection. Let me kind of bring this up a little bit. So this is from the BMW collection. Again, these came out quite a few months ago. Very, very nice art cover. I picked up 2 full sets, 1 to open and 1 to obviously keep mint in package. Unfortunately, I no longer have a mint in package, and I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, this is one of 4 cars. I mean, one of 8 cars, sorry. And so this is my minty one. Just wanted to show you the package, and then we'll put that to the side. And then I do love the M1 quite a bit, so I did grab 2 of them. As you can see, they were in a dump bin. So I definitely looked on the pegs first, and I saw a whole bunch of them on pegs. So I'm like, oh, cool. So I grabbed the full set as mint as I could possibly get. And then I just went to the dump bin and I created a whole nother set. And I didn't care what they looked like because I was going to open them. I just got a 3rd one just so I can kind of maybe customize, do whatever. But we'll open this guy up so we can appreciate it out of its package. And you've probably seen this from someone else, but hopefully you're appreciating the 1080p image here. I could do 4K, but they would only be 5-minute videos, and that's just too short. I would have to have like 10 parts probably. so I'm like, you know, 1080p it is for now still, until we're able to get more time. But that's a really, really, really nice car. I like it quite a bit. I've always been a big fan of the M1. I think it's just a very, very cool car. The M1 and the M8 actually, or the 8 series I should say. The, like, you know, 850 and the 840 and whatever. But yeah, so that's that one. Put that to the side. Car number 2, and this is what I mean by I thought I had a perfect set. Unfortunately, see, the corners are real nice. I think when my wife, she was trying to help out, she packaged everything because she was getting really mad with me and having them out on the kitchen table because that's where I do my reviews. And when she put them away, either my son grabbed it and he bent it. So as you can see, there's a crease there. Or maybe she did it, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so no perfect set really. I mean, that's the only one out of the 8, but and again, here's the one to open. As you can see, it's all messed up, but I don't care. Now, this car has obviously been released a couple times. As a matter of fact, I know there's on the regular main line, there's a 5 set. And I think there might even be second colors. But I think this might be one of them, but we'll see when I get to it. But yeah, very, very nice. The kind of like German theme flag, their colors. The kind of orange, you know, and the blue and whatever not. So it's pretty cool. Very, very nice. Very nice car. No tampos in the back or the front, but you know, they gave it racing stripes and whatever not. So there you go. Car number 3, and again, now we're back to the rest of these are all in really, really nice condition. Because again, I wanted to keep a nice set, but as you can see, just so you can kind of see the package, really, really nice. And what's cool about this whole collection is that every single car matches it. Unlike, even though I have 2 full sets and an open set, so 3 full sets of the Ford, of the Mustang collection, they all came out in white because it was the 50th anniversary. And I think it was a really big hit of them not doing them all white like the cover. And some of the cars don't even actually match. So that was kind of like, what a bummer. But this collection, actually, everything matches the package, which is pretty nice. So anyway, I think you've seen enough of that. So here's the one that I will be opening. And stuff fell. This is pretty sweet, an E36 model. So there it is. I really should have grabbed a third one of these. I don't know how I missed out. And this was in Lawrence, Massachusetts at a Walmart. And I barely ever go there because it's like a 45-50 minute drive. So I doubted that at this point, 2 months later, that they have any more. I mean, Hot Wheels fly off the shelves. Even peg warmers eventually just get bought. So very, very nice. But, you know, there'll be other colors and variations of it, so not a problem, not a big deal. But yeah, this is sexy. It's funny to think, too, I was never really a huge BMW person. It's just as I got older, I started appreciating them a little bit more. The BMW 2002, I believe this is from the 1980s. But they were, I guess, thinking ahead in the future, maybe. But it's pretty nice. Again, very, very nice package. Has a couple little, you know, dings there, but that's almost impossible to get something super mint. As long as there's no creases, it's not bent. See, it's already bent there, actually. So I guess when my wife was putting them away, so I guess not too perfect. But yeah, here's the open one. That came out a lot easier. I don't like the color much, but it's nice. And if you hear any walking, that's my big doggy, my bulldog, American Bulldog. Pretty sweet, very nice. All right, now on this side of the table, I had the next 4. This one is super, super, super sexy. I want to say my second favorite after the M1. Well, third favorite after the M1, because I do like one more than the M1, and that'll be second to last. But yeah, this is your M3 GT2. Very, very nice. Let's show you the open one. So. And if I can take it out. Very, very nice. This is so cool looking. As you can see there. Very, very nice vehicle. M-Power. Cool. Little modern. Probably 2000s, 2004, 2005. This is your M3. This is before they decided that M3s would be 4-door and M4s would be 2 doors. So odd numbers are 4 doors, even numbers are 2 doors. So that's that one. And I did pick up 2 of them, as it is a modern vehicle, so eventually someday hopefully I can customize one. And we will open for now. I mean, they both look like hell, especially this one here. We'll do this one. And the first one and this one's the only one that I really got triples of. Everything else was just double. One that I knew I would open, and then one so I could put away. Very nice. They really should have just done the whole hood in black, so it kind of looks like it was carbon fiber. So that was a little bit of a miss. Is it right hand, left hand? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's North American, left hand. Very cool. And the gas tank should be on that side. Yep, there it is. No matter what, all European cars, 99% of them always have their tanks here because they drive on this side, so it's convenient for them. They make it inconvenient for us. So, right. And then here is my favorite of this full set. It's not that my favorite BMW ever, it's just my favorite in this particular set. This is just, I think, gorgeous. You know, the real thing is really nice too, but I just love the color in this, kind of like the gunmetal, the red line rims, and the number 4 is cool, you know, because of Z4. But yeah, this is sweet. So let's open one up. All right. And this is just so cool. Got some little items back there. I wonder what that is. I guess it's basically maybe like for when you're gonna jack the car up or whatever. Anyway. But yeah, this is so nice. It's kind of like a again, flat metal gunmetal gray. It's pretty sweet. And the spoiler is part of the casting, so that's nice. Unlike this guy here, that's plastic. So it's 2 pieces. Some people like the 2-piece thing, some don't. I think pros and cons would be on some vehicles, like for example, like a Porsche. When this is part of the casting, it no longer has the airflow capability because they kind of make one piece. And hopefully, maybe I'll find one and I'll show you. But when they do this, I definitely appreciate them more than it being plastic. But I guess if I had to take my pick, yeah, I want it to be more authentic. Another vehicle would be like the Batmobile, and I'll be showing you one. And the second casting, I think, is just horrible nowadays. But anyway. And then the last one here is the BMW K1300R, and this is their kind of like, you know, racing type bike. Very, very nice. I think I might have one from the regular mainline. Pretty sure this is like the only one that they actually make right now. So let's open one up. So yeah, this is the same one. It's just kind of tough to see in package. That's why sometimes opening them is so much better. You can appreciate a lot more. You can see the detail, especially in something like this. This is black. And obviously, you know, I have a pretty decent camera and my lighting kind of sucks a little, but in package, that was just horrible. Let me kind of show you that again. Goes to show you why there's so many collectors out there that rather open them, because look, you don't really, it's a big difference. I mean, the lighting is hitting the package, so you can't really see the detail. So that's why opening is a lot nicer. Of course, if you have a really expensive item, you might not want to open it because you might want to sell it someday. So, you know, that's the only reason you might not want to open certain things. But this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like the chrome. It's nice. And it stands. Oops. And it stands okay by itself, so I don't think it'll... Oh yeah, it rolls all right. You got a spill. Alrighty. Next up we have... I have 2 sets of different items here. Unfortunately, they're not completed items. I missed out because I'm always late. I'm not really looking. But this is the main line of the Minecraft. Again, this came out quite a few months ago. But at least I have one. Normally in things like this, for those of you guys that have been watching me for a long time, yes, I always love having 3. 2 to put away and 1 to open. In this case, this is the only one that I have. I doubt it that I'll ever find them again. At least not at this point right now. But who knows? Maybe I'll find them at a convention. I can open it. This isn't in the best condition ever either. So, you know, hopefully when I find 2 more, they'll be a lot nicer than this. But that's your standard mainline version. And then over here... unfortunately, I screwed up. I mean, they were all there, but I screwed up. So somehow I missed on one, and it was on this guy here. So I don't have him. I don't. Somehow I grabbed something else. But I have this young man here. And, you know, this is something that I wasn't going to pick up. I was like, this is bullshit. It's the same car. It's just different packaging. But as a collector, you're like, fine, I'll get it. At the Boston Comic Con from a few weeks ago, people were selling the full set for $25 and $30. I'm like, that's ridiculous. So, you know, I got these for $1. Even though I'm missing one. I have this guy here, which is this same guy right over here. As you can see. Alright, I have this one here without the open mouth, and you know, he's kind of like, I don't know, it seems more shy than this guy here. This is, you know, he's kind of like, he's like yelling or whatever, I don't know. I really don't play the game, so I don't know. And then we have this silver guy here, which is pretty cool. He actually has a mouth unlike the other one. And it's, again, always the same vehicle. And these are in pretty decent shape. They're not super mint, but most of them are nice. And then last but not least, we got the pig. And that's where, again, I screwed up. I thought I was getting, because it's 6 of them, right? So I do have 6, and then I have the Minecraft version. But this should have been the guy. And instead I grabbed 2 pigs. So I'll open one up. Not now, I'll let my daughter do it. So I'm gonna give her one of these. So there you go. So that was my Minecraft collection. Unfortunately unfinished. Next, we have something that, again, these I actually picked up in Florida, because I have never seen them here in Massachusetts ever. And this is the Beatles. So I'll probably actually be ending this video pretty soon because I'm past the 20-minute mark. You know what? Let's continue this in part 2 just because I don't want the video to die off. So, guys, thank you for watching and stay tuned for part 4. Guys, take care. Peace. Later.